Hello and welcome to my channel Creative Gaming. My name is Dorothea and today you are watching my new series on YouTube called Basic. This is the first season called paintnet for beginners, and today I will tell you if paintnet is a program that you can use for the type of graphics design you are getting into. And before we get into that, then I will ask you to go subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because you probably don't want to miss out on the videos about paintnet that I'm going to do. And it would be really nice if you gave the video a big thumbs up if you find it useful, and post a comment of what you want to learn about paintnet in the comments below. I already have a few ideas for what I'm going to talk about, but I would like to hear what you guys want to learn. Alright, so is paintnet the program for you? And well, when we talk graphics design, in my opinion, there are three types of people, and of course you can be all of them, but there are three types of people. We can't get around that. And the person number one is the person who is an artist. They like to draw, they have a draw pad and stuff like that. Or well, maybe they don't have a draw pad, maybe they just have a mouse, but no, you can't use paintnet in this case. Paintnet does not support a draw pad. You don't get pressure sensitivity. In general, paintnet is not good for using a draw pad. It's not working that well. You can use it to do small things, but it's not really functional. So no, you can't use paintnet for drawing. But I will recommend a program called Krita. Really nice lines. You can save you can save as a Photoshop file. You can even use Photoshop brushes if that's what you want. You just have to download them. And there will be a link for Krita in the description down below if you are the artist. Then the second type of person who would maybe consider using paintnet is the type of person who is getting into photo editing and photo manipulation. And no, you can't use paintnet for that either. Paintnet is not built as a photo manipulation program. You can do very basic photo editing, but I can't recommend it. So I would use the program called GIMP. There will be a link for that in the description. And to all the people who's like, oh, well, you can also draw in GIMP. Well, yes, you can, but in my experience, it gets kind of pixelated, and it's not that clean looking. But of course, you can use GIMP to draw too, if that's what you prefer, but I still recommend Krita for that. But GIMP is a really nice program, but you should be aware that GIMP probably needs a lot of CPU power. At least I find it slow running on my old computer and not working that well. I have no problems on my gaming laptop, but if you have an older computer, then you should maybe look into finding a program that needs less CPU power, but I can't help you with that one. And then we get to the last type of people, and some of these people you probably already know from like Twitch and YouTube, because they use a program called Illustrator or Affinity Designer. Both nice programs, I have heard. I have tried Affinity Designer, so I can talk a little bit about my experience in my free trial. And Affinity Designer is a nice program, of course. And in Affinity Designer, you can do professional work with what is called vector graphics. And vector graphics is something that sounds really complicated. It's really not, at least when I look at it. And it's like, vector graphics is not something you officially can do in paintnet, but some parts of it is possible to do in paintnet, and that's the type of things I will teach you. Like how to make a logo, how to make a banner, how to make a Twitch overlay, and stuff like that. Like very simple basic stuff that I think everyone can learn to do in basically any program. But paintnet is really nice to start out with because it's free. There will be a link for it in the description. If there's something you are missing in paintnet that you want to be able to use, then you can download a plugin that can make it do that for you. I will teach you more about that in a later episode, but that's the thing you have to keep in mind. When you use paintnet, it's not always going to be fully up to date with all the things you need. It's not a professional program, but you can make stuff that looks kind of professional. The only thing you have to be aware of is that if you make a triangle, there can get jagged lines that you might have to clean up. But if you do it in a high enough quality image, there shouldn't be that much of a problem. Which is something to keep in mind. So, I really hope these videos about paintnet for beginners is going to help you out if you are just getting into graphics design. In the next video, I will teach you how to install paintnet, so look out for that. But if you feel brave enough, then go down in the description, find the link to paintnet, and then just go play around with it already now. It's really recommended by me to just play around with it and try to find your own ways to do things, because that's how I learned a lot of the things that I'm able to teach you now. Remember to check out all the links in the description for Krita, GIMP, and paintnet, and also remember to check out my Facebook, my Twitter, my Twitch, and my Mixer profiles, and also remember to join my Discord server. As I said earlier, if you have anything you want to learn about paintnet, then post a comment, and if you find these videos helpful, it would be really nice if you gave a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching.